On September 11, 2001, the world was forever changed. The terrorist attacks on the Twin Towers and the Pentagon killed almost 3,000 people and left a nation in shock and mourning. But in the years since, many questions have been raised about the official story of what happened that day. Today, we'll take a closer look at the truth about 9/11. The official story is that on the morning of September 11, 4 commercial airplanes were hijacked by a group of terrorists affiliated with Al-Qaeda. 2 planes were flown into the Twin Towers, 1 into the Pentagon, and the 4th, United Airlines Flight 93, was brought down in a field in Pennsylvania. The impact of the planes and the subsequent fires caused the Twin Towers to collapse, killing almost 2,800 people in New York City alone. The attacks on the World Trade Center were the deadliest terrorist acts in world history and the single deadliest incident for firefighters and law enforcement officers in the United States, with 343 and 72 killed, respectively. The Pentagon was also hit by a plane, American Airlines Flight 77, killing all 64 people on board and 125 people in the building. The damage to the Pentagon was significant, but the building remained standing. United Airlines Flight 93 was the 4th and final plane to be hijacked. The official story is that the passengers attempted to overthrow the hijackers, leading to the plane crashing in a field in Pennsylvania. Unfortunately, no one on board survived. In the wake of the attacks, the United States launched a war on terror, invading Afghanistan to hunt down Al-Qaeda and its leader, Osama bin Laden. In 2011, U.S. Navy SEALs killed bin Laden in a raid. Conspiracy theorist, but not everyone believes the official story of what happened on 9/11. Many people think the attacks were an inside job carried out by the U.S. government as a pretext for invading Afghanistan and Iraq. The 9/11 Commission report was released in 2004, explaining what happened on September 11. The report concluded that the attacks were planned and carried out by Al-Qaeda, with no involvement from any government agency. But conspiracy theorists point to the fact that the Twin Towers were built to withstand a plane crash. They argue that the buildings were brought down by controlled demolition, not the impact of the planes and the subsequent fires. They also point to the fact that the Twin Towers collapsed in on themselves rather than falling to the side due to the damage. This, they argue, is evidence of controlled demolition. Conspiracy theorists also question the official story of what happened at the Pentagon. They argue that the damage to the building is not consistent with a commercial airplane and that the government is hiding the true nature of the attack. And finally, there are questions about United Airlines Flight 93. Conspiracy theorists point to the fact that the plane was brought down in a field in Pennsylvania rather than hitting a target such as the White House or the U.S. Capitol. They argue that the government shot down the plane to prevent it from reaching its target. While most of the evidence supports the official story of 9/11, some people continue to question the events of that day. But regardless of whether you believe the official story or the theories put forth by conspiracy theorists, one thing is clear. The attacks on September 11, 2001, were a tragic and devastating event that changed the world forever. We will never forget the victims of 9/11 and the sacrifices made by the brave first responders and military members who risked their lives to save others. We must continue to honor their memory and work towards a more peaceful and secure future for all. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video has opened your mind to new possibilities. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Remember always to question the official narrative and seek the truth.